Well, good morning to you there. How you going? Let's get started with today's video. It's going to be a little bit different here. We're going to look at setting up a squeeze page specially designed for mobile devices. And what we're going to do is, instead of having people type in their email address or trying to get them to fill out a form, we want to make it really easy to generate leads. So we're going to set up a tap to call feature. So where somebody lands on your squeeze page, if they come on a mobile device, they can simply tap to call and that call will go directly to your lead generation, whether it's to your business or if you're setting up these for your clients, then that would go to your clients. You could also have that going directly to a voicemail. So let's take a look at tap to call squeeze pages. Starting with the end in mind, here we can see the result, our mobile squeeze page. And down the bottom here, we've got our tap to call button. And this makes it super easy for new leads to get on the phone with you right away. And also, a lot of people don't like typing on their phones, entering their name and email address. So this way we can give them an option to simply tap and call. We're going to come back and try this out. I'm going to make a call. But first, let's go into the WordPress admin and take a look at setting one of these up. Now, these are really quick to set up, so I'm actually going to let you watch over my shoulder and do this entire process here right in front of you and set one up from scratch. And we're going to be going for the tap to call feature. So I'm inside of the posts here in my WordPress admin. I've created a new post, and for this example, I've called it tap to call squeeze pages. Scrolling down here, we've got Squeeze Page Pro. I'm going to switch it on to get started. And we're just going to launch the canvas here. And the canvas gives us a nice visual experience for building squeeze pages. First, we've got an option here with a ready to go library of background images we can choose from. You can also use your own background image. I'm just going to pick one there. And this is the basic starting canvas. Now all of these different elements can be removed, added, changed, pretty much anything you can imagine. And instead of using templates, the way Squeeze Page Pro works is it uses themes and skins so that you can basically create any kind of squeeze page on the fly, make any changes down the track without having to rebuild it or change the template. Now, we're going to be doing the mobile tap to call, so first things first, I'm going to get rid of some of these extra content. Not going to be using an image with this one. And here I've got a little swipe file with my text ready to go, so I don't make any silly typos in front of you. So there's my pre-headline teaser. Here's my headline. I'm just copying and pasting, and you can adjust the size, and all the editing tools are up there. And then for my sub-headline, we've got here, first time ever tap to call lead generation tool. Very cool. And here we've got the phone preview. You've also got keyboard shortcuts, so you can do Control I for iPhone, or you can do Control G for Galaxy. So you've got a couple of different options there. So we can get a preview there. That's what an opt-in form looks like at the moment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just change the skin here. We'll go for the dark one. I think it looks pretty cool. We've also got a stealth one. I like that. So let's go with that. And we can apply a theme. So for this one, I'm going to go the orange theme. There we go. Now when we have a look what it looks like in a mobile device, it looks pretty cool, I'd say. Now from my building blocks here, I'm going to leave it in the mobile preview so we can see what's going on. I'm going to scroll down to smartphone, and here we've got tap to call. So I'm just going to select the tap to call, and now down the bottom here we can see a new option, tap to call. And you have the option to have the tap to call with an opt-in form or all by itself. Now when we go out of the phone mode, you can see that tap to call is not there anymore. And this actually looks a little bit wide for me on a desktop device. So what I like to do is I can go to the width option here and make it a nice box like that. It looks pretty cool. So let's go back to our phone preview. And what I need to do is enter the phone number that's going to ring when people tap on this tap to call button. Now I'm in Australia, so I'm putting there +61, and this is going to be for international lead generation. If you're doing local marketing, you just put your local business number there. And also if you're setting this up for a client, then you could put the client business number there, or if you're sending those leads directly to a call center, then you can have the call center number there. And that's actually ready to go. And if we don't want to see the opt-in form on the phone as an option, we can go here and click the tap to call again. And now we've got tap to call only. So if we look at the difference here, we've just got our headline, sub-headline, and tap here to call. And that's going to be going, and that phone will automatically call that number without having to type anything out. It is super cool. And then if we look back on a desktop or a tablet, you're going to get that opt-in form options, and all the different fields are optional. You might just want to collect an email address. With this option, I'm going to leave the both opt-in form and the tap to call option. And this way, when we're in the phone mode, the prospect can choose, do they want to enter their email or do they want to get on the phone with you right away? So saving that. Let's preview our post here on the actual computer, and then we'll go and have a look at it on a mobile device. There we go. We did that in a couple of minutes and I think it looks awesome. And let's have a look at that on a mobile device. And there we go. We can see our squeeze page loading up on different mobile devices. We've got an iPhone, we've got a Xiaomi, which I picked up in Hong Kong. It's a little bit of a larger phone. And then we've got a tablet. So we can see the difference here. On the tablet, we've got the standard squeeze page, and a person can enter their email and opt in directly from the tablet. But here on the two devices that are phones, we can see down the bottom here, we've got tap to call. And it's up to you if you want to have just tap to call, or you want to have the opt-in and the tap to call. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people are going to love the tap to call. It's so much easier just to tap to call than to start typing in an email address on your phone, especially if you're busy doing something else. Let's try it on the iPhone. Call. I didn't have to enter any numbers. It automatically connects and starts calling. Now this one is actually not connected to a phone network. I use this one here, so let's try the Xiaomi. I'm going to tap to call. It opens it up there, and it automatically will be saved in my phone as well. And I can just confirm to start dialing. So let's have a listen in. It's ringing.
Much for calling Mastery Labs. This is Matthew McDonald here.
Sounds like my voicemail. So that's a fantastic option for generating leads with squeeze pages and getting prospects to call you directly from the squeeze page. There we go, tap to call squeeze pages, a great way to generate leads, reaching people that are on their mobile devices. Now in the next video, we're going to take a look at setting up a video fakie. Now the name is a bit fakey, but it's a pretty cool little thing you can do with a squeeze page where it looks like a video and people click to play the video, and then an opt-in box appears, so they need to opt in to access that video. So that's what we'll do in the next video. I'll see you in a moment.